So in this example, I created an activity for my word wall words that I assigned to my students. So this is what it looks like. I just made it a little more colorful. And then I link to each page for each separate word. And so in this case, I gave them text boxes that they could start their words, but they could also click on the label tool, and create their own text box to type their new word in. So that's my template that I gave the students. So this is what I would envision when the students are using it and creating their own word wall words. So here is my student. So if I go to activities, and they're under to do right now because he hasn't started it. So when he clicks add a response, he goes to page 2, and here he's going to type in apple. And then maybe for the B, boy. So now, if you want the student to constantly add to this and be able to refer back, you could have them just click draft every single time they add a word. And it will, when they're on their journal tab, it'll show draft visible to you and teacher, because you can still, as the teacher, see that, which is really nice. And you can click edit too. They can click edit to add more words. So maybe for C, we have clown. Again, they hit draft when they're done. And so if they're under journal, it has the lovely orange banner that says edit. If they're under activities, they'll either under to do, see finish response, or if they go to in progress, they'll see finish response. And these are some of those newer features. The negative of doing the draft feature is this is never then shown to the parents through the Seesaw family app. Only the students and you, the teacher, will see it. So if you wanted the parents to be working with their students on those words, you would not want them to hit the draft feature. You would actually want them, so let's say I go back in, and in this case, when they add a word, oh gosh, awning. I know that's not a word a normal child would probably create. This time, if you want the parents to be able to see their word wall words, they would click the green check mark. So now it's waiting for teacher approval. For you, I mean, truthfully, anytime you saw a word wall word came in, I mean, you could just hit approve all, unless you really wanted to check them. I mean, you are obviously allowed to by clicking review, but that's a quick fix, and then it's visible to the families. Now, if I go back to the student view, so this is when the student submitted it. Let's refresh. So when the student wants to edit their word wall words, and notice we're in the journal, so the student would just click on their journal and they could search for the word wall words. So once they find it, all they have to do is click on the 3 dots and click edit item. And then they can, add another word. And then when they're done, they could click the green check. Yes, you would have to approve it again. But like I said, that would be a quick approve all, and you don't necessarily have to review it. And that would allow the students, if you submit the word wall word as an activity, that would allow the students to continue to add to it throughout the year. And then the families also would be able to view the word wall words and maybe review those words with their specific child. Let me know if you have any questions about assigning the word wall words as an activity, and either having the students save it as a draft, which is only viewable by the students and the teacher, or submitting it every time they add new words and the teacher approving it so that families and students can view it as well.